Hello everyone to the second video of the Awkward Dill channel. Today I'll just be showing you some of my annual plants. Had a little bit of a harvest. I should have started the video before I harvested anything, but I didn't think of it until after that, but I'll show you the harvest afterwards. I guess this is nothing too new, just kind of just an update on how the plants are growing out here. Today we've been having a little bit of some heat, up in the 90s today, and for the past about week, and humidity's been in the about 60 to 70 or 60 to 80%. So here we've got my 7-pot white pepper plant. Still no pods or flowers, just growing. Recently topped it, putting out some side growth. Garlic, I went and harvested all of that because this, the stems were just getting super limp, and I figured, that's usually the time indication to pick the garlic. So I figured it was done growing anything beyond what was already done today, so I went and picked it. Kind of small. This is about the average size of them. Really small, but still usable. I don't know if I should have left it in there longer or not, but it is what it is now, I guess. Got the Walla onions growing. They're starting to take off down there. Excited for those. Roma tomatoes are kicking out a whole bunch of little fruits. Excited to get those ripened. Should be any day now. My Porterhouse hybrid is finally starting to get some fruits on there. Really small as of now, but it'll catch up, I know. Cherokee purple, it's got some, they're getting pretty big. Really excited for those. Heard those taste great. Aji Peanut filled up with some pods, none ripened yet. Brazilian Starfish still just growing, looking pretty. Mad Hatter does have some, finally starting to get some pods on there. If it'll focus. Yeah. Funky. 7-pot white plant again. This has more of the side growth going on. Bigger leaves. All of my potted plants are looking beautiful. A lot better than my in-ground plants. Shisito. Finally got some flower buds on there. My Mammoth Dill has been flowering like crazy. I've been pulling it off so it can grow bigger, which it really has. Damn near almost 3 feet. Sweet banana peppers got some blooms on there. My snackable bell peppers. Picked one recently. Got more coming. Just waiting for those to kind of ripen. I just want one to ripen. I'll wait, depending on where the other ones are at, I'll just pick them then, because I want it to grow a little bit bigger. Carolina Reaper has just gotten massive. It's finally, starting to put out some flowers, buds, and it's starting flowering. I think we got one flower pollinated. I just don't know where it went. Waiting for the pod to shoot out of there. Cubanelle is growing pretty big. Got some pods starting down there. California Wonder. It's growing really big. Fine, you know, I had one flower and then the pod, you know, got pollinated and it was pretty slow for a while, but now it's finally starting to shoot up again with buds. Ready for those to use for hot sauce. 7-pot Katie in ground is just looking not too well, not catching up with everybody else, but you know, they all grow at their own pace, I guess. No rushing. Pepperocini is filled with peppers. Ready to start picking those. They don't look like the standard, a little bit more like wrinkly, but I think I like that phenotype better anyways. Caribbean Habanero, starting to get a little bit bushier, get some more side shoots. Same with the Trinidad Scorpion, still no buds on those. Taj Mahal, Orange Tiger, it's been getting eaten up by the bugs and it's lost a lot of that like anthocyanin in the leaves, so it's not as black like it should be, but I topped that one too, and I'm hoping that this side growth or new shoots will start get it back to being healthy. Primero Habanero, kind of just been last video it was actually kind of really yellow, and now I fertilized him, you know, about 3 weeks ago, and it's starting to get deep green again. Happy about that. It'll be healthy. Hungarian Wax, this is also the other harvest I had. Just one little small pepper, nothing too fancy about it, but it wasn't even a harvest. It's just got some damage on it, so I just wanted to pick it so it would stop stealing energy from the plant. Excited to pickle these. And then the 7-pot yellow, still, this one kind of stopped growing after I picked the buds off of it at first, because I just wanted it to grow a little bit bigger, because I know it's potential. It's a chinense. It'll throw out a lot of pods once it's bigger, but it just kind of stopped growing, and I was hoping that fertilizing it would get it off to a start again and grow nice and big again, but just not yet, at least. 7-pot Katie in the pot is, again, all my potted pepper plants are taken off. Also topped this one, I think within the last week, so no new growth on the side yet, but it'll come. And this one, the pepper plant I'm most excited for, because it's finally starting to grow, and it's taken off like crazy. This is this 7-pot 007 chocolate. It's finally got some pods on there, and I'm really excited for it. It's got a whole bunch of buds and open flowers already, so I know this thing will be loaded very soon. We got our meadow sage flowering again, and we do have some ripe blueberries. Got our honeyberries here, blackberries. Still none are ripe, but they're getting there. And then we got these ones down here. These ones look closer to being ripe. And the blueberries. I've already had a small handful of these, but I'm just picking it as it goes. I'm waiting, not too worried about getting, a harvest all at once at this moment, because that's just not reasonable with how small the plants are. But yeah, good tasting blueberry, the superior blueberry. We've got our grapevines, you know, taking over the fence. And yeah, that's about all for now. Thanks for tuning in for the second episode. You know, I'm really excited for all this growth and, you know, to grow with you guys as well. And for the final end product of all the hot sauce and jars of pickled peppers and tomatoes and just homemade hot sauce. Until next time, this is Gardening in Zone 3, Minnesota. Thank you very much, and